Good test-taking strategies start before you even open your exam booklet. As tempting as it may be to stay up late cramming, it's important to get a good night's sleep before a test because sleep plays an important role in maintaining memory and focus. Plan to arrive at your test location early to avoid any added stress from feeling rushed. And be mindful of where you choose to sit in the exam room. Find a seat that will limit your distractions and create as comfortable an environment for you as possible. Once the test begins, start with a memory dump. On the back of the exam book or a piece of scrap paper, write down key information like important facts, formulas, and memory cues. This will help jog your memory and give you notes to refer to if needed during the exam. Next, take a couple of minutes to preview the whole test so you know what to expect and to identify the easiest questions for you to start with. Then map out a general plan for managing your time effectively. As an example, let's say you have 90 minutes to complete 10 true-false questions, 20 multiple-choice questions, and 1 essay question. Notice how many points each section is worth and predict how long it'll take you to complete each section. Plan to dedicate more time to sections that are worth more points. In this example, the essay question is worth more than half of the test points, so it's a good idea to spend at least half of your time answering the essay question. And remember to reserve some time to check your work before submitting the test. So now you're ready to start answering questions. Slow down and carefully read all directions and each individual question so that you don't miss one part of a question or waste time answering questions that you didn't need to. If you're unclear about any directions, ask your professor for clarification. Start by answering the easy questions. If you get stuck on a question, skip it and move on to the next one. This will help you feel more confident about the test and help you manage your time for the more difficult questions when you come back to them. Use the easier questions as a resource for identifying facts and concepts that you might want to use in a short answer or essay-style question. Be sure to keep an eye on the time throughout the exam. If you see that you're falling behind, don't panic. Prioritize sections that are worth the most points and that you have the best chance of answering well with the time remaining. Writing a test can be stressful. Remember to breathe and make small movements like stretching in your chair and rotating your hands. This relieves tension and helps blood flow to the brain so you can focus better. If you have enough time before handing in your test, check over your work and make sure you have a clear and complete answer for each question. Avoid second-guessing yourself and changing your answers. Instead, focus on clarity and completion.